One told him they're meatless with 70% less fat. Okay, no one told him. Boca, the taste will change you.
Hi, I'm Elisa Solo from hometown New Jersey, and this is the Rosie O'Donnell Show. On today's show, Drew Carey, Julie Hill, and Lauren Graham. Hit it, John.
How old are you?
I am 17 years old.
17, and where do you live?
I live in Homedale, New Jersey.
And you know Joey Cola?
I do.
How do you know the Joester?
I know the Joester because I met him at a charity function for a disease that I have.
And what disease is that?
It's called thalassemia, and it's basically the inability to produce healthy red blood cells. And there's no cure, so I go through blood transfusions every 2 weeks. And yeah, so I mean, with treatment it's okay, but without it, it's fatal. And I have that, so I'm thankful. And I'm thankful for you because we don't really get much exposure.
Well, it's a very worthy cause, and I'm happy to give you that exposure.
Thank you.
It is so it prevents you from making red blood cells, which help fight infection.
Right, I guess.
No, I don't know biology. I'm guessing.
There's healthy red blood cells.
What do they do, red blood cells?
Well, my red blood cells don't carry oxygen.
Okay.
And they're supposed to do that, so...
I got it.
Yeah, this is a problem.
This is a big problem.
Yeah.
And you go every 2 weeks for a blood transfusion.
Right.
And this has been since you were a little kid.
Yeah.
And you're born with this?
Yeah.
Is it a genetic?
It is a genetic thing. It's a 1 in 4 chance of having it. And
Same with cystic fibrosis. So both parents have to be carriers,
Right.
and there's a 1 in 4 chance of the child. Excellent. And you've been doing fundraising for that organization.
Yeah, we have been.
Excellent. And here's the chyron of where you can go to find out how you can help, how you can get involved. You did a wonderful job today.
Thank you.
Anyone you want to say hi to on national TV?
Sure. Hi to everyone, I guess, at my job. Hi, work. To National Spokesman Chaz, my best friend. And all my friends everywhere. And hi, because I'm on TV.
Excellent job, Alicia. Thank you very much. Let's sit down.
Honey!
How are you?
I'm good.
Do you know what?
What? Tell me what?
What I just did walking through that curtain
Yeah?
was officially the last time
Yes?
that I'm ever going to walk through that curtain because this show is airing on the final day of the new shows.
Right. This is the last new show.
So if you watch it tomorrow, it will be me still, but it will
You'll still be coming through the curtain, but you did it before, right?
it'll be a repeat,
Yeah.
but not a new show that's not live.
Correct. It's not new. Whatever that means.
I don't know what it means. All it means is
Highly
that was the last
confusing.
time they told me.
Right. The last afternoon time.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So it's the last time
Yeah.
when this airs.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last new show.
This is the last new show of ours.
Gall darn it.
There you go. How are you, Johnny?
I'm doing well.
What's going on?
It's good. Well, I have 3 concerts to tell you about. Next year, I'm going to go to Oklahoma City,
Excellent.
Portland, Maine, and Indianapolis. So all you folks there, I'll see you there.
And how can they find out where
It'll be
you're
good. Well,
playing?
they can always find out on johnmcdaniel.com. But I'll be
Excellent.
with the symphony orchestras, and there's only one in every town.
And when is the rumored date of your new musical, Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, we're doing a workshop in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll see how that goes, and hopefully be on or off Broadway by the spring.
By the spring.
By the spring or the following fall. You know, sometimes it takes a while.
The spring is when we'll be doing my show
Find
as well.
me, yeah.
Find me on Broadway.
Can't wait for that.
So there you go. Well, it's so odd that was
It
the
is.
last time
I
we're going to do
know.
this. I mean, it's not really because we still have 3 more days left.
Right.
So you're going to have
Right.
already, by the time you're watching this, you already saw me cry on the last day.
True. Which is actually coming up.
It's coming up soon.
For us.
I don't understand what's happening.
know.
But, you know, more importantly, we're giving out olives.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing. That's good. That's a good thing.
Now, normally when we give away stuff on the show, you know, the corporation has made a huge donation to charity. We sort of have done that throughout the whole 6 years of the show.
Right.
But now show's over.
Yep.
And this is just one of our producers, Peter's friend, owns the company.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. So
Yeah.
they must be good.
I don't know. It's called Fodder. It's called Fodder Olives, and you can get them like wherever Peter's friend is. I don't know. And we're giving them out because it's our last show and we feel like it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right. Excellent. Are you an olive gal?
I'm not really very olivey, but my son Blakey loves olives.
Does he?
Yes, he loves them. It was so funny because you remember the beginning of the show, unless there was like a product that I loved, like unless I loved it, we would not give it away.
Right.
Now it's like, what is it?
Yeah,
Sure, we'll give it away. Speaking of which, Little Cousins, I don't know if they're good or bad, but apparently
They ought to be good.
they know someone. How is this related to anything? Not really. This is just stuff in the closet. Little Cousins dolls for the whole audience.
Because they're cute.
It's funny. And this is actually something that I really do love. I want you to get a close-up of this cover. Believe it or not, I got 3 copies of this book for my birthday. It's called The Journey is a Destination. It's by...
Great title.
Yes. It's the journals of Dan Eldon, who was the youngest Reuters photographer. He was stoned to death in 1993. After his death, his mother and father found 17 leather-bound journals full of his writing and photography. And it is the most fascinating book that I've ever seen in my life. It has inspired me to write, to paint. Look, he would take his photos and he would glue them into the book and then write over them or color them in anything that he was feeling or things that were around the day that he took it, like crazy collages like this and beautiful photos that he took. And my goodness, I read this book and I was crying halfway through the book. First of all, the loss of this beautifully gifted young man.
Absolutely.
And second of all, how inspiring it is. And how odd that I got 3 copies of it for my birthday, and it's not a new book.
Right.
It was released a few years ago. But 3 different people thought I would love it, and let me tell you, they are right. It is a beautiful and amazing story. They're going to make a movie on the story of this young man's life, his mother and sister, working with Bronwyn Hughes, who directed me, and Harriet the Spy.
Yeah.
And it's called The Journey is the Destination, and good and evil. It all plays out in this book. Go get it, and everyone in our studio audience is getting one today.
Hey, cool.
All right. Have you seen
Very
it?
nice. I saw it backstage.
Unbelievable, right?
It is. Totally.
What a talented guy that was.
Totally.
Okay, that's what we have today. You know who's up first? Drew Carey. How funny is he? Love him. We'll be back with Drew right after this. Don't go away. Still ahead from Gilmore Girls, Lauren Graham. And up next, Drew Carey.
Want a better way to grill? When you're packet cooking with Reynolds Wrap heavy-duty foil, the flavor ends up right where it should, in your mouth. Reynolds Wrap, it's the way that you do it.
I can't find it.
What?
Our promise that we kill germs. Look, Clorox Bleach's promise is right on the label.
But we don't have a promise.
What?
Oh, that's more bad luck.
Clorox Bleach promises to kill germs.
It's cool.
It's hot. Yeah, yeah.
It can splash.
It can sit down.
You wishbone dressing and marinade.
Yes, I'd like a set of Michelin boss terrain SUV tires with white lettering. Please.
Now at Sears Auto Center, we're having the biggest Michelin sale of the year at America's car care place. Sears. Where else?
Anyone who loves barbecue knows that chicken's chicken and ribs are just ribs. But the right sauce makes it barbecue. KC Masterpiece Barbecue Sauce. No boring, drippy sauce for meat. Now, it's got to be thick, rich KC Masterpiece with garlic, molasses, onions, and spices. That's good stuff. Now you can call it barbecue.
KC Masterpiece, the sauce that makes it barbecue. And for other delicious dishes, try our marinades. Hi, Sarah.
Wow, we should get that salad. Wendy's. Where? Wendy's.
Oh, you're not going to tell me.
No, I'm serious.
All right, now they have salads with mandarin oranges and sliced almonds.
And crispy noodles and Oriental sesame dressing.
People just can't believe our 4 new salads, like our delicious new mandarin chicken or our chicken BLT with real hickory smoked bacon and honey mustard dressing.
Fine. Keep your little secret. Must be a power thing.
4 new garden sensations. We've raised the bar on salad. And remember, Wendy's pickup window is open late.
Next, Rosie. It's guest host Caroline Ray. We have a very attractive audience with Meredith Vieira and her view on men. Most men don't floss at all. You're shocked by this with the weekly underwear change? Then with a view of the beach. To me, lobster is simply a vehicle for melted butter. How to build a clam bake. And a game with no view at all. And now, the very mature Is This Lurking Catch? Plus from General Hospital, Jackie Demon. Tomorrow with guest host Caroline Ray. Our first guest is a very funny star of his own very funny sitcom. Take a look.
I'd like to return the thong underwear. It didn't make me feel sexy.
Look, I'm not saying this just because I don't want to touch it, but I don't believe it.
I want my money back.
Well, I want to lean against the counter now, too, but that's not going to happen.
Please welcome back to the show, Drew Carey.
Is this the last time you go through that trick?
This is the last time. It just happened right there.
ridiculous.
You look so handsome.
You too. Thank you very much.
You do,
look
Drew
great.
Carey. You
Thanks.
look great. How you
Thanks.
feeling?
I feel fantastic.
Do you?
Thank you very much. A little tired there, yeah, I feel pretty good.
Yeah, because you had the heart thing and everything.
I had heart surgery in August. I'm fine now.
And how did they find out what was wrong? How
I had a little, I went, ugh.
You did? You
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
They said it wasn't a heart attack, but man, it was a heart attack to me, buddy. I had real bad chest. I was out jogging.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get in shape last summer, and I went out running, and I had terrible chest pains. My pulse went up to like 180.
Well, you know what that tells you?
Heart attack.
No, it's not good to exercise.
Not good. Last time I make that mistake, let me tell you.
So did you think you were having a heart attack, literally?
Yeah, and then I went home, and I walked home, and I told my girl, and by the time I walked home, it had gone down a little bit, so I thought, well, maybe I just was weird exercising. Yeah, so I took a shower, and maybe it's okay, and I told my girlfriend, I said, I was really upset, I was crying, I said, I think I might have had a heart attack, I thought, that really changes your whole life, and I said, I'm really upset, I just want to be with you and relax, so I went to Bob's Big Boy, and I had chili spaghetti.
All right, okay. Sadly, it sounds like what I would do.
Yeah.
Chili cheese fries, extra cheese on the bottom so it melts with the potato.
Yeah, exactly. And then the next day, I went to work. It was my first day of work the next day. And that night I was in the writer's room, and I had chest pains again. And I thought, oh, maybe I should call my doctor and let him know what's going on. And when I got to my trailer to make the call, that's when I had the next big one.
Really?
Really hurt. They said it wasn't a heart attack, but it really hurt. It
Well,
couldn't breathe.
what was it if it's not a heart attack?
Some heart episode. You know how they call some weird thing. It was believe me, it was a heart attack.
Okay, all right. And then they had to go in and do surgery?
Right, I had the same thing. I had the, angioplasty, same thing Dick Cheney had, except they left my heart in.
They did. Good night! Can you make coffee?
Excellent.
I was remembering today when I was in makeup, the first time that you did this show, we didn't really know each other. Do you remember that?
I remember.
And you were a little nervous, I guess.
I was very nervous.
Okay, and so I never really, we did the show, then we asked to book you again like the second year, and you wouldn't do it. And then I read in an interview, you said the worst job you ever did on a talk show was in my...
I think it was the worst job.
That's what you said.
I was just really nervous.
You were
doing the
nervous.
show,
But then we became friends, and now you're like a regular.
You came and did improv with us?
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
You're the Disney guy, too. There's no better.
I have the us and our little Disney cards up for my display thing, my living room, yeah.
Yeah. That was the best fun I ever had at Disney World. I mean, I never went till I was an adult to Disney World.
That's the only way to go.
It is so much fun.
You don't want to go when you're a kid, man. You miss all this fun stuff.
Exactly.
When you're an adult, it's the greatest.
Now, has the heart thing, affected your ability to enjoy Disneyland in the way you used to?
No, I can't drink as much as I used to, and I can't eat like I used to. I lost a lot of weight at first, then my mom got sick, and I gained a bunch of it back.
Yeah, I'm sorry your mom
Yeah, it's okay.
passed.
But,
No, your mom passed away.
yeah, she did.
What did
just
she
get sick.
What did she have?
Cancer.
She's
She's okay. But it's okay now. But, you know, I said at the funeral, I never told anybody this before. I was at the funeral, and they wanted me to get up and say a couple things. My brothers are in the front row. 2 brothers are both in the front row, older than me. And I said, thanks, everybody, for coming. Appreciate it. It was a small family thing. I said, my mom, I actually got to talk to my mom before she died. She gave me a special message to give to my brothers. She said that she always loved me back.
Now that's a good one.
That's a good one. And my brother Roger is in the front row. He looks at me like, he's sitting like this in his family. He looks at me like this, he goes,
well, you know, that's the get back, because there's no way you can go anywhere from there, right?
Yeah,
how was the big White House press dinner?
It was really, I did that Dick Cheney joke about he laughed. It was nerve-wracking. That's the toughest gig. You want to do a tough gig?
Yeah.
Stand-up gig? That's the one to do.
I was supposed to do it one year, and then I got sick or something. And
Good for you. I was so scared. This is how scared I was. I just mentioned my mom. She'd been sick for a while, and after I said yes, I thought, oh, how am I going to get out of this?
Yeah.
You don't want to do it. It's so nerve-wracking, and I actually was hoping she would die like a week before. I thought, if Mom, it's in another month, I can get out of this gig. That's my excuse. I don't have to go.
Right.
I was so nerve-wracked doing it.
Well, that is a scary thing, because not only is it an audience of our leaders, but it's like all people who are a lot smarter than us.
Most of the joke I didn't do, I was scared to do, where I was going to tell President Bush, I said, nobody thinks you're stupid. They just think you're stupid for president. But I really liked her doing a great job. I really admired everybody in the room. I admired him. I admired Colin Powell was there, Condoleezza Rice. I really admired, like, all these people I could admire in the crowd. And I did some jokes. I was like, man, are they going to laugh? Like, I did one about, I really wonder if they're going to laugh at stuff. You know, he's also one I said, you know, I don't know why other countries hate us. I said, all we want to do is open up a couple burger stands, some chicken shacks, you know.
Yeah.
Chain your kids to a sewing machine. I look over and Bush is like, yeah, it was great.
Well, how was Ozzy Osbourne? Did you get to meet the Osbourne?
Yeah, that Ozzy Osbourne.
He got almost more press than anyone for being there.
Right, it was Ozzy Osbourne happened to be at a party where, you know, doing a thing where Ozzy Osbourne was. That's what it was.
Right.
And, you know, his wife, like, you've seen the show.
Yeah.
His wife tells him everything to do.
Exactly.
I said, it's not his wife, it's his puppeteer. Because she's like, we were out on the balcony at this party after the Michael Bloomberg had a party after. We're on the balcony, and it was kind of windy, and Ozzy Osbourne's standing there like this. And his wife's next to him, chatting away, and he looks at her, he goes, I'm cold, can I have a drink? And she goes, he's cold, he wants a drink. Like this. Like he's, you know, like a kid. Like
you can't ask
he's
himself.
cold, he wants a drink. We'll take care of him. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. And he's just sitting there like this.
Shaking.
Yeah.
Did you see the one when they went shopping, her and the daughter, the mother and daughter, and they brought back all this stuff from Rodeo Drive, and they made him get it out of the car? And he goes, Sharon, I'm sorry, you wasted all my money, Sharon. And she goes, Ozzy, it's all for your bathroom. All right, Sharon.
I remember the one where he was complaining that he didn't want to do more than one concert in a row because they heard his voice. She booked 3 in a row.
3 in a row. The best one ever was when he said, I'm the Prince of Darkness, Sharon. I will not perform with bubbles and Albuquerque. Hello, Albuquerque! I was dying laughing.
Yeah, he's like, he's so friendly, but he was like this, and then I go, hi, Andrew Carey, and he goes, hey, like that. He just pops his head up.
She hit the button.
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought of. She must hit a thing.
Oh, Steve, come on, a drink. Oh, we're going to take a break. Be back. Sorry, right after this.
Pepperoni! Cheese! Pepperoni! Cheese!
I've already settled this. I picked up a kid's favorite at Popeyes.
Half pepperoni, half cheese. It's the answer Mom already had. A large kid's favorite, just $6.99. Or Pam, good for just $2 more. And right now, get a free 2-liter Pepsi when you buy a large kid's favorite for $6.99.
It should be called Mom's.
We make it fresh. You bake it hot.
Did you want to see some brochures?
Your
cordially to America's funniest new comedy.
You heard her? I'll kill you and make it look like an accident. Hey, Ian, we're gonna kill you.
2 thumbs up. Heartfelt and hilarious.
It's a mosquito bite. It's a zit.
One party you shouldn't miss. 4 stars. My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Rated PG. Now playing.
Folks, they're talking the selection of standard TV and appliance.
Oh, it's awesome. There's anything you want is here.
Washers, dryers, refrigerators, washers, ranges,
Satellite dishes. What about top brands?
Whirlpool, GE, Frigidaire, KitchenAid.
Maytag.
We found more here than in any other place we shopped. You won't find a better selection anywhere on the West Coast.
Setting the standard for over 50 years, TV and appliance.
Oh, joy. You spiked someone breathtaking. Anything? Breath. Bad teeth. Not white. So you'll just admire me from afar.
Get back. Get Crest Plus Scope, the one and only with Crest whitening power and a big blast of scope. For a bright white smile, clean, fresh breath. Needed something brilliant to say. Crest Whitening Plus Scope. Open up and smile. Matching tops and bottoms is important, unless you're talking about Sleep Mix and Match sale. Sleep Country sells over 50,000 mattresses a year, and that leaves hundreds of odds and then mismatched sets. If you're not the color, you can save a bundle on selected Sealy, Simmons, Spring Air, and Pacific's mismatched sets through July 4th. Even save on Beauty Rest Orthopedics. Hurry for best selection. Sleep Country's Mix and Match sale ends July 4th.
Wednesdays at 9 on ABC. Still hysterically funny. What year is this? 7th?
We're done with 7th year, and then we start 8th year next year.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, 2 more years.
2 more.
Yeah, that's what the contract says. So I don't know if I'm going to get, if we're going to be on 2 more years. I'm going to get paid for 2 more years. That's good to me. At this point, I'm telling her, like, yeah, fine, cancel. I'll just get the money.
And how was the stand-up days? How long did you? 20 years?
I started in 86, so, you know, I just did the president thing. So that was, I could say, yeah, 81 is when I went on Carson.
91.
And then I started the Drew Carey show. So how long ago was it? Started about 4 more years. And
did he call you over?
Yeah.
He did. That must have been like life-altering.
It's on the Best of Carson tapes now.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was like the very next day. I mean, you know what it is? I'm going out there making... I remember calling the very popular comedy club chain I don't want to mention.
But you'll tell me at the commercial.
I'll tell you commercial. But they're really nice, I worked for nothing against them at all. But I was having trouble getting the gig. They were offering me, like, crappy money for a headliner in clubs back when I was doing it was like, $1,000.
Right, $1,100.
Something like that. Because you want $100.
Exactly.
And you want airfare.
That's the big money.
Yeah.
Right.
15 in airfare,
right.
13 in airfare. And you want a hotel instead of a condo. There's all these things.
Yeah, you need to stay an extra day in the hotel because you can't get a license.
Right. So you want all these things. And you want your miles. You want to keep the miles. All these things. So I'm calling them, and they give me such a hard time. And I'm like, this is like 6 months of my work with these people, or a year. So finally, I said, okay, well, fine, we'll just talk to you later. I do the Tonight Show, kill. I get a call from her the very next day. Mm-hmm. And she goes, about this much money. And I went, nope, not good enough. And all of a sudden, my money jumped up like $500 a week, and it was like the greatest thing. I had meetings all the next, at the Improv. I was working that week, and I had flights to do it. When I back to home to L.A., I had a showcase every single night of the week for every big agency. I had 23 William Morris up at the Improv. And then they came up, the heads of all the departments, and they came up to the balcony at the Improv there was and talked to me for an hour after it was over, told me how they wanted to be in the Drew Carey business.
Yeah, and it's sort of amazing. Back, I remember when I was auditioning for what I thought was Saturday Night Live because they came to see Dana at Igby's,
Yeah.
And I comic up, and it was Brandon Tarnikoff and Lorne Michaels was there. And the waitress didn't drop the check until after my set because she wanted me.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah.
That's smart.
And then I got on Give Me a Break. But
that is
of course I didn't win it because Brandon Tarnikoff goes, I got something for you. And I'm like, oh, my God. Saturday Night Live, every comic dream. I'm coming on at 3 in the morning the next day. Give me a break. I'm like, oh, my God. So I hit the mother load, you know what I mean?
I got something for you.
What are you doing? Now, when you started, was Carson the bar for you? Is that the one?
Yeah, that was the one thing I wanted to do, because that was his last year on TV.
Yeah.
And he had like November, and he was off in February. And I wanted to be, and in my dreams, it was going to be Johnny, Ed, and Doc. It was going to be where they were there. I didn't want to substitute anybody.
Right.
And I got them on a Friday night, Johnny, Ed, and Doc. It was perfect. I'm telling you, I couldn't. And I had a dream the night before where, I was working in Chicago the night before, and I couldn't go to sleep because I kept envisioning. I'd been on the stage before visiting, and I knew what it would look like.
Right.
That was the best advice I ever got from somebody. And I knew what it looked like. So in my head, I could see myself through my eyes. I mean, I couldn't see but it was like I was...
You were there.
I was there. Doing my set in real time and killing, and Johnny would call me over. And I could see the band and everything, and over and over in the night, I couldn't sleep at all. Never got one. I didn't sleep till I got on the plane. It was the same thing, back real time, looking over, getting called over, and it happened just like in my dream. Isn't that weird?
No way.
That's never happened to me before. And I walked out, and I came out just like and I didn't even have time to look over my notes because they came and got me. I thought I was on I was on next, and I thought I had one more guest to go.
Right.
Then I had a chance to look at my notes. I was like, well, forget this. And I threw my notebook away, and I walked out. It was really weird. Did you ever have like a surreal,
I have had that before, without a doubt.
Yeah, it was really something.
Yeah, one of my kids, my daughter, was a kind of a little bit of a crazy adult. I kept dreaming of her, and I kept saying to the lawyer, it's weird, but I keep her. He's like, oh, no, we're going to match her this, and sure enough, there she is.
Oh, it's weird,
Yeah,
isn't it?
and I was like, it's so odd, because I kept in my head, and when I got her, she looked just like what I saw.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. It's like, and the Tonight Show's... Oh, it's not the same thing, Tonight Show.
Well, no, they're similar. It's the biggest disappointment of my career. So, like you, started doing stand-up in, 1980, and all I wanted to do was the Tonight Show.
Right,
with Johnny Carson.
Right.
Exactly.
You don't want
Not the same thing without him.
Not the same thing. It was great.
Well, you're delightful, Drew Carey. I just want to say, all the time we've been on the show, even the appearance you didn't enjoy, we enjoyed you.
I was just nervous. I didn't think I did well.
Yeah, you did
I enjoyed
great.
it, but I thought I did terrible.
Well, now you're my favorite person when they go, you have to work, and you have to make up stuff and be funny. I go, get me Drew Carey, please.
Thanks. I'll hang out with them. And if you want to come to the park now, if you ever come into Disneyland, you want to hang out, just give me a call.
I shall.
Okay.
It's been delightful to have you here. Thank you,
so
Drew
much.
Carey. We'll be right back. Still ahead from the West Wing, DeLay Hill.
Ford says their F1 is built tough, but our engineers will tell you the 2002 GM Supra has more horsepower, more towing capacity, and more interior space. If you want all that from an F-150, well, that is tough. Get $2,000 cash back or 1.9% APR on a new Sierra. See dealer for restrictions. See your participating GMC dealers.
When you have kids, you have priorities. So for family meals, I like to stress the family, and I let someone else stress over the meal. That's why I was so happy to discover Schwann's.
Not shop for dinner? Now you can discover Schwann's and get a free chicken Alfredo rigatoni meal with your first purchase. Schwann's has over 200 items to choose from, like pizza, burgers and fries, and roast chicken. To get your free meal with purchase, simply call 1-6-254-4773 today.
Schwann's delivers to my door. And I keep the freezer stocked. So dinner is...
Get your chicken Alfredo rigatoni meal by calling 1-862-254-4773 now.
With help from Schwann's, it's just a little easier to hold down the fort.
Schwann's. Dinner is solved.
Increase your chance of surviving an accident by 36%.
Acts Oregon and state parents urge you to find out more by visiting these websites: Celebrator of the Northwest, State Farm Insurance, and K2.
Wish you could say goodbye to split ends?
Hit the road, and don't you come back no more, no more.
Now there's new Pantene Moisture Renewal made just for dry, damaged hair. The cleanest Pantene formula ever. Gives up to 10 times more damage protection, so you can say bye to split ends.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back more, no more, no more, no more.
New Pantene Daily Moisture Renewal. Pantene Pro V. So healthy, you'll love your...
Our next guest a couple years years ago when I went to see the set of The West Wing, and he taught me to dance. Take a look.
You tell me all my stuff. You got to leave home to be.
Okay.
This will be. Right?
Go, Rosie. Totally threw my... Please welcome Dule Hill. Oh, hello, Mr. Dule Hill.
How you doing?
You started tapping in,
Yes, when I was 3 years old.
3 years old. Just
Yeah.
the picture of you at 3?
Oh, is that 3?
Is that 3?
Probably
right
about
there?
4 right there.
Yeah, that's your mom who told us.
Then my brother Bert.
Take a look at that. That cutie patootie right there. And your mom was a dancer, I take it?
Yeah, she was a ballerina. And they said, at least I was told, I wasn't there.
Right.
But she said that she was doing ballet up to 3 weeks before I was born. And 3 weeks afterwards, she was back out there dancing. So I got it from.
Yeah, you came out of the womb doing it.
Yeah.
Little pirouette right there.
You know what I'm
Now, you were a professional on Broadway, like you did that as a kid.
Yeah, the first Broadway show that I went to see was at that time it was at the Broadhurst Theater.
Right.
And 2 years later, I got a call from my dance school after the kids did the sing and dance. I went on the audition, and next thing I know, I was in the rehearsal hall with Savion training to go down.
No kidding.
So it was Savion Glover, myself, John Tatum, who passed away a couple of years ago. And Savion went down first, and then I went to Savion, and then I did the tour.
No kidding.
With Harold Nicholas. Harold Nicholas, I got to be
Yeah, that's the brothers, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
the Nicholas brothers.
Now, when you used to go to the stage door and you'd see the other guy come out and you'd think, oh, I wish I could do that?
Well, during the tap when I saw the tap dance time, I met Alfonso Ribeiro because he was in the show at the time.
Right.
And that's when he was doing all the Michael commercials.
The commercials, right.
Yeah, he was like, wow, this is the Michael Jackson guy.
Right.
And to turn around 2 years later and actually be with the same cast doing the same thing, it was amazing for me.
I mean, Glover is probably the best tapper that ever lived, would you say?
I would say he is the best tapper.
Yeah, and when he called you and said you for Noise Funk, were you thrilled?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of my best friends. We've ever since. And he called me and he said, you know, what you doing? I was in school at the time. I was going to university. And
that's a good school.
Yeah.
What were you studying?
I was studying business finance. I was going to law school for corporate law until I got to college and I saw how much work it was going to be.
Yeah.
Rethink my whole plan. And when Savion called, I said, thanks a lot, brother.
Yeah, that's now.
So when I did that off Broadway, next thing I know, we were on stage dancing for the president and doing all those things.
Amazing.
It was a lot of fun.
And the West Wing, I don't think you could make a better way, you know, to make your mark in a show, though.
This has been a blessing.
I mean,
give
my
all thanks
goodness,
for it.
it's such a cool show.
Yeah. I mean, Aaron Sorkin is an amazing writer. But to have me being a young actor, to have those words to say every week is phenomenal. I'm working with Martin Sheen.
And he's as nice, he says he, you know, off screen. I mean, he's like one of the warmest guys I've ever met.
I think he's nicer than the president is. I think he's more of a servant. Yes.
Yes.
Well, and President Bush.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, no disrespect, I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah. He took the whole cast on a big trip, I was told.
Yes.
Where did Martin take it?
He took us to, it was mostly for the background of the crew, because he do so much work. He wanted to get, and Nicole Robinson, who's she plays Margaret on the show, who's Leo's assistant. She was doing stand-up at the Riviera. And he rented a bus, and a bingo bus. So we played bingo the whole ride up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, it's really fun to go from L.A. to Vegas playing bingo. Goes by so quick. And the thing about Martin is he gave all the cash prizes. So we had cash prizes of like $400, $500 the whole way. But after a while, everyone was like, where's this money coming from? Found out Martin.
Well, you know, I went to his house once for Mother's Day years ago, and I had worked with him, and I went into the house, and all of a sudden, I see behind the hedges just this guy with silvery hair. He was on a trampoline with his grandkids. Yeah, and I was like thinking, Martin Sheen, it's going to be like, you know, and here he is, hey, boing, boing, you know.
Just the other day, we were filming our season, and he was taking my sneakers off of me, because I wasn't wearing sneakers. I was wearing my sneakers, and he would take my sneakers off every time he walked by and throw them across the theater. Like, he's always playing jokes like that, doing things like that.
Now, do we have a clip? Is that what you're showing me? In the West Wing. Yes, do you know which one this is?
I think it's having something to do with myself and CJ.
Okay.
And I don't know exactly what it is. I know the show, but I know I ended up teaching CJ lessons.
All right. Take West Wing Wednesdays, as you know, on NBC. Charlie, what are those?
I'm distributing chess sets as gifts.
I need a copy of the President's Prize.
Didn't you get one?
I need another.
You gotta sign it out.
I'm sorry?
Sign it out and then sign it back in. It can't be photocopied and you can't leave the building.
This. For the third time in 2 months, a copy of the private schedule wound up in the press room. I've got to crack down.
I've got to sign it out?
It's on the back.
I'm the press secretary.
You do a nice job.
Give me the damn schedule.
It's on the back end.
The anal retentive side of you is not going to help you get girls.
I'll do okay.
Now, where is your family name?
No, my aunt went to France and heard something similar to back. And I heard in French the closest thing to it is with milk. That's supposedly what the pronunciation means. The spelling has no meaning.
Du lait, with
milk.
All right.
You know, and people don't really know this, but my first name is. So I would go up in school and people say Dulé, and I would tell them my story about with milk, call me some milk. And I say, don't call me that, don't call me that. Okay, cream. Cream, you want some milk? So I would get that all the time.
That's what I would have done.
You see what I'm
Good thing
saying?
it was us. The West Wing on Wednesdays, it's lovely to see you. Thanks
My
for
pleasure.
being here.
Thank you.
Be right back. Lauren Graham after that.
Introduce fresh ways to celebrate the 4th of July. And some fresh ways to save. This week at Albertsons. Save on fresh strawberries. The box is just $3.99. Fresh bone-in beef ribeye, only $3.47 a pound. And Albertsons hot dog or hamburger buns for $1. For all your celebrations this summer, Albertsons.
Shattering news, Portland. At long last is back. The legendary story, the heart-grabbing music, the national phenomenon, the Phantom of the Opera, the award-winning event that has captured the imagination of theater-goers around the world. Your turn to surrender to the music of the night. Join through the 27th in Portland. Tickets at all Ticketmaster outlets, including Portland Opera. Call 503-790-ARTS.
There's an ever-increasing pharmacy technician. Apollo College can prepare you for a career in the growing field. You'll graduate with the confidence and skills to work in a hospital, clinic, or pharmacy. Call Apollo College today to make an appointment or to request a deal. Call 1-800-36-TRAIN.
For your mind can take you. Apollo College.
Coming up next, accident in Vancouver. 2 cars are crushed between a C-Tran bus and a lumber. We'll have live team coverage at the scene and at a local hospital on the recovery of those. And it could be another tragedy at High Rocks. The search is on for someone who jumped the Clackamas River and disappeared. Next.
Our next plays the ultra cool mom on the popular W. I'm sorry, watching Jeanette. Can we get as close as Kenny? Can you get Jeanette? Jeanette, show what you do, what Jeanette does. Just do a little, watch this. This is what I see. And I say, you're so old. I look over, supposed to be there to, get me through the show. You're like 107. I don't know. They're going to put you out to pasture. Our next guest plays the ultra cool mom on the popular WB series, The Gilmore. Let's take a look.
Graduation. They should be there.
Forget they won't want to be there.
Of course they will.
Rory, I was supposed to graduate from go to Vassar, marry a Yale man, and get myself a proper nickname like Big Bunny or Shih Tzu.
Yes. Right.
Instead, I got pregnant. I didn't marry your father, and I ended up in a career that apparently Jessica Hahn would think her.
That's not.
I humiliated them.
Please welcome back to Lauren Graham. To see you were so fun on your first segment. Thanks. I said, we got to go before we're done. That's so nice, and I just made it under the wire. Really? Well, I know. You're the second to last guest. You're the last guest on this show ever. That's exciting. I'm honored. But now, more importantly, how's your dad? And my dad, I'll take this opportunity to tell you June is Candy Month. So my dad's great. Yeah. And tell what your dad does. My father is the president of the trade association that represents the chocolate and candy manufacturers. How perfect is that? Still unbelievable. I know. Yeah. And it's really great because they're in town, my dad and my mom and my sister Maggie, and I have 2 friends from high school in the audience somewhere. And where's that friends who love you so much? Where'd you put your parents? They were back at the dressing room. Yeah, they're telling your friends from high school get to line out. Because my friends from high school are fans of yours and took the train up at 6 in the morning this morning to come see your last show. No, Virginia, friends from high school. Hi, friends from high school. Good to see you. That's nice that you're still friends with them. It is. It's fair. They're good friends. I've got my two best friends, Jeannie and Jackie. It's like we never, there's something about somebody who's been your friend forever that you can't replace that with anyone. They brought pictures. It's Virginia and Kathy are mine, and they brought pictures this morning in high school, and they were like, you should show them. No way. Yeah. No way. It's frightening. It's frightening how long we've known each other. Did you have the big hair? Oh, yeah. I have like the Irish Riverdance hair, you know, but in real life. That curly hair and that. It was the 80s. What could you do? Yeah, I had that Farrah Fawcett wing. Oh, you did? I want so badly. My hair wouldn't do it. Your hair wouldn't wing? No, it kind of wings now a little bit. Well, you had to, we didn't have a blow dryer. You want to hear how pathetic this is? Yeah. We had Electrolux vacuum. If you took the unplugged the front and put it in the back, it was a blow dryer more powerful than a regular blow dryer. And I would glue my hair like that and then just, Doreen, isn't that's true. That's my neighbor from when I was a kid. And they blew it with the spray as it was blowing. So it was that perfect look. Here comes Rosie and her wings, Hair products. Exactly. They're better now. What did you want to be when you were in high school? Were you thinking of a career in it? I was doing, plays and musicals and stuff, and I didn't dream it could happen. Right. But I did. I wanted to. Did you have something that was great for you? In high school? No, like in your, well, maybe I can make a living at this, Gosh, I don't know. Did I? I don't know. I'm asking. Did I have a big break? But I guess, there wasn't any. It was a real slow progression. It was probably commercials or, I played a teenage mother. That was one of my first jobs. I don't know, maybe it was Anita in West Side Story. When I was in college. I don't think that was so much a career break as just a did your parents encourage you to become an entertainer? They really did. They didn't think there was anything risky about it, or? Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely a risk, but I think, when you're working so hard towards something, your parent, what are you going to do? It's just kind of be supportive. Yeah. So my father kept telling me to get the back on. Yeah, but I kept thinking if I did, then I'd fall back on it. It's so hard to, What would you have done, do you think, if you... I would have been a teacher. Really? Yeah. I just got your book, and I just started. It's so beautiful. Well, I think you're an excellent writer. Thank you very much. On page 45. So it's a short book. You can an hour and a half. Yeah. But so that's a beautiful thing that you work on that. I gave it to my brother. I go, you want to read this just to see if you're okay with it? Literally, later he comes back in. Yes, good. Oh, really? Like you see Evelyn Wood in, you know what I mean? Wow. Do you think he really read it? I was just standing for his name. You know what I mean? Right. See, if I said Eddie was on in 1974, but I didn't write that. Now, what do you have big plans? I am going to do a play at the Williamstown Theater Festival. Oh, love that. Have you done that before? I've never done it before. So much fun. It's like camp. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Theater camp. And I have a couple friends who are going to be there. It's literally the grown-up theater camp. Yeah. So, do you know what show you're going to do? I'm doing a play called Once Time, which is a 30s comedy about ironically. Right. And it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, you're going to have a fun. Yeah. Now, last time you were here, you told me you were crafty. I could be crafty. But you for craft. That's true. I have craft procrastination. Yes, and I don't enjoy it. Really? No, I like take personal offense. I like crafts to be finished. Yes, finished. Now, we have a craft corner segment, and I understand you're going to teach us something. Yes. What are we going to do? Well, listen, for summer, shells are very big for summer 2002. Yeah. Or really any summertime. Shells, okay. And so I wanted to do something with shells. Yeah. So I'm going to do something with shells. Yeah. Should I leave that as the great teacher? Do you think that's enough? All right, let me see if we can hold the audience. Hey, when we act something with shells.
I think she smiles. Great smile. I wonder what her mom looks like. I'm wearing my lucky boxers. She'd look good in my boxers. Who snores? I wonder if I snore. Don't trip. Don't fool. Relax. How's my breath?
The intense flavor crystals just give you a long-lasting, fresh breath. And that should give you some confidence.
Get the cool.
Icebreakers. But that break the ice.
Here, kitty. Watch the butt. Oh, look at this. Why would Windex make a wipe? Because there's a quick, easy way to shine just the thing. Are you making that up?
Introducing new Windex Wipe for a streak-free, no leading wipe to touch.
New Windex wipes shine just about anything. Really glass.
This too easy.
Index wipe. A wipe that shines. Every Johnson & Family Company.
Until now, dishwashers didn't know beans or the catch of the day from the everyday. All dish like to a dishwasher. Introducing Kenmore Elite with Smart, the only brand with a microchip that calculates the size and soil level of load and uses the right amount of time, water, and energy to clean dish brilliantly. Pick its brain at kenmore.com. Sears. Where else?
Win the battle with your pet. Call Stanley Steamer. Our carpet experts get out the toughest spots and odors. Call Spot our $99 special.
1-800-STEAMER. Detergent on carpet.
You know the clean, natural freshness of clothes dries. Now you can capture it indoors. Introducing Downy Clean Breeze. Freshness that's dropping the Downy ball in as you start the wash. Also in Tide Clean Breeze. The unmistakable line-dried freshness, Downy Clean Breeze. Just so much more than clothes.
Recent survey showed that Rosie readers are 62% happier. Okay, I just made that up. I hope you pick up a copy today and subscribe. Call 1-800-451. Thanks very much. I would love to do. It would be good. We're going to do a corner now with Lauren, who, frankly, has never finished a craft in her life. What craft do you start?
Well, I got out my sewing. That was the end.
That's it?
Yeah, that was it.
What was the goal?
To thread it.
To thread the machine?
Yeah, I've forgotten that far.
Well, now listen, you got to raise the goals a little bit,
Oh, I
Lauren.
do.
You're
I
not
know.
just a machine.
No, yeah.
What were you going to make?
I was going to make a spade, which I'm not even sure if that requires sewing, but I think it does, like the frame thing.
Yeah.
And then I think you might be able to do a lot of it with glue.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
But you don't know. But is your machine threaded?
No.
Oh, okay. What are we going to do now today?
Okay. We're gonna make shell candles.
Okay, now let me ask you, have you ever really done this?
Yes, Rosie.
Are you lying? You're so lying. Really? She's never done this in her life.
Look at how beautiful.
But I'm going to make you that step, Lauren. Go ahead.
Well,
You
thank
tell us how to
goodness
do
the
it.
steps are right here.
Okay.
So the first step, Rosie, of my favorite shell craft is
to find the shell, and you know how easy these are to find on the big days. Oh, there's thousands of them. Okay.
So you do that. You get them from the shell store.
Okay.
And then then you want to melt your wax.
Right. What does it look like, the wax?
The wax looks like that.
No, I mean before you melt it looks like.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh my goodness,
That looks like that. Yeah, okay. There you go. Trying to help you along, Graham, all right? And it's interesting because this is sort of clear in color. How do you make it?
It's so funny you would ask me that, Rosie, because you add...
Yes. Where can you get that?
The color store. The craft store.
Exactly. Now, if you want... What?
You just, go like that?
That's exactly what you do. You just go like that. Now, what about everyone with that, eh?
Well, everyone knows that you want your candles to good.
Right.
So you add the delicious gel candle scent, chosen pear.
Yeah.
For our candle today.
Go ahead. Good. Right, all right, that's perfect. Okay, now.
Yeah.
All melted
Well, you
there.
gotta, stir it up and stuff. That's part of the fun.
Okay, you can... Should I tell them about the wick?
Oh, yeah, do you want to?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
In order to do
This
the
is
wick...
kind of the most fun part.
Well, then you tell them.
No,
I think you should do it, Lauren.
All right. So you have a pencil. Any number will do. Today we have a number. And then you tie the wick
around
the pencil.
Any reason for...
Because it's so it doesn't get lost later.
Yes, right. Why, by the way? God, you so sounded like you were in 8th grade. Because George Washington came across the Hudson River?
Question mark?
So you do this so that you don't lose your wick?
Yes.
Okay, then you balance it out.
Have you been doing this a lot?
I've done it before, believe it or not. I'm actually crafty.
I'm actually crafty.
You are so uncrafty. You haven't even finished anything.
You're right.
All right. Okay, so now, do you know what to do next?
You stir it. Oh, no, now you're going to pour it. Yeah.
I know that. Are you going to put your wick in?
Oh, totally.
Okay, put your...
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay, great. Put your wick in.
Okay.
Then...
I feel like yours is going to be...
What color is yours? I won't do one then. You just do it.
No, it's show. I don't need to do it.
Yes, you do. Okay, I'll help you. I'll do it. I don't know what I was. Look at how nice they look. Yeah. You just simply pour this in. Yes. Ow. And you make sure that you have it on a stand thing in case some of it so it can be perfectly displayed. And then it's a stand, Deidre. Again, craft store. I'm so sad that this show's over because taking you to a craft store would be a freaking riot. Crafty. No, you're not. I get magazines that are crafty enough. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're crafty if you look at them. Well, I've heard that you never finish. Yes, it's true because I'm obsessed with shells. Shells are very big for children too, and I want to. I made it nice. Yes, I did. There you go, Lauren Graham. You could have been on the show earlier because you're a barrel of laughs. Thank you, some of Gilmore Girls. We'll be right
The Phantom of the Opera, Return of Lynn, July 3rd through the 28th. Rosie 105 and Northwest are looking for Portland's #1 Phantom. Join us Tuesday, July 2nd at the newly remodeled stadium. Bring your mementos, songs, anything you think will prove that you are the fan. You could win the grand prize of a trip to New York. See the Phantom of the Opera on Broadway.
Right now at Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure, well, gets in free with each 3-day adult package. There's more magic than ever at the Disneyland Resort. Call 1-877-100-DISNEY to book your Disney California vacation.
At GMC, our engineers were wondering what the store, the new Dodge Ram, so they took a look. Turns out the GMC Sierra Vortec V8 engine still has more horsepower and towing capacity than Ram. 4-wheel anti-lock disc brakes standard. If this is the mayor of truck, maybe it's time for a recount. Get $2,000 back or 1.9% APR to 2002 Sierra. See dealer for restrictions. Pros at your participating Oregon and Washington GMC dealers.
Looking to reduce the time and stress while in the kitchen? Meyer Cook and Tell locations are where you can discover great meals that are perfect for working moms and dads, and kids love them too. Watch AM Northwest this Thursday as Leanne from Tell shares with us 3 all-American dishes from Kraft Foods. How quick and easy it is to make delicious summer dishes with some of your favorite Kraft Foods. Fred Meyer Cook, AM Northwest, lending you a helping hand in the...
Closed captioning and others can see for the Rosie O'Donnell Show provided by...
Clorox Automatic Toilet Bowl Cleaner. A rinse of bleach with every flush and leaves your bathroom smelling fresh.
Did you know that regular pads are designed to best fit most of the Sneaky coverage? New Always Maximum Protection is long and wider for the best coverage available from Always. Stretch more protection.
Here's to wearing horizontal stripes. A little freedom goes a long way. New Crisp Pink Lemonade. Refreshing, delicious, and just 5 calories.
I said goodbye before. I'm saying goodbye again. Thank you all for the many years, and I don't know what's going to be on tomorrow. Maybe a repeat, maybe Caroline. Peace out. American Airlines, the only airline on route outposts and more coast passengers. Enjoy more room only on them. Guests of the Rosie O'Donnell Show stay at the Park Meridian, featuring breathtaking views of Central and the New York skyline. The Park Meridian, out of sight.
Next on